I recently got my period and I wanted to try a new period cup just because my old one was, I think it was just too old, so I wanted to try something new, and I got this one, the Diva Cup, just because it wasn't long. So we're gonna go ahead and review this cup for this video. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and unbox this one. Looks like this. Sorry if my hair looks crazy, I just got back from work, but it literally has, I don't know what that is. There's this on top. Oh, there was two different sizes, but I got the size 1. You can wear it up to 12 hours, of course. And you typically like to replace your cups every single year. There's a cute pouch that you can put it in when you're not using it. And then there's a user guide. So if you don't know how to put it in your, your vagina, please explore options of how to use it. So on the card, it says, "Thanks for buying a genuine Diva Cup. The holographic sticker on the side of the box means you bought the real deal. To verify your Diva Cup, download the Diva Cup authentication app for iOS or Android onto your smart device and follow the instructions." Why? So you are between the ages of 19 and 30 and have a medium menstrual flow. I do have a medium menstrual flow. Okay, and then when you open it up, this is what the cup looks like. Okay. Oh shit. You have the cup. This is a really small. I'm kind of nervous about this because I'm used to it being a little bit longer. I'm a little scared because technically when you shove this in there, this is what you're going to be pulling at. So if this goes all the way inside and you can't grab this, girl, what are you going to be grabbing at? Your nani? You're going to be grabbing inside the cervix? Like, hello, why is this so tiny, ma'am? Excuse me. How to use your Diva Cup. Before you use your Diva Cup, boil your cup for 5 to 10 minutes before using the Diva Cup. Wash your hands thoroughly prior to insertion. So cleaning and care. Just like your skin, the Diva Cup deserves the best. Wash it thoroughly with warm water and a mild, unscented, oil-free soap. We recommend that during cleaning, you stretch the cup around the hole and hold it under warm running water. Okay, I think we're ready. We are ready to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and boil this. Okay, so literally first impressions of me putting it in. I am a little scared that it's gonna get lost inside and I'm gonna have to dig it out in the morning, and my finger's gonna go all the way inside my coochie, and then I am confident that it actually did seal, so that's what I am good about. I do miss that pull factor of the one that I previously had, and honestly I'm really thinking about going on Amazon and repurchasing that one because I really enjoy that. Also, the seal, or like the size of this Diva Cup, is so big it honestly hurts. Like just that size of it, like when I was trying to pull it out, and you know how it opens up and it's not supposed to, like when you're inserting it and it accidentally opens up in the opening of your vagina, it hurts, you know. And then like when you pull it out, like that suction feeling, ooh. In my previous cup it didn't hurt. I don't remember it hurting, so there's that. I don't know if I really like this cup, but we'll see. I just think that, you know, everyone has their own cup preferences, but we'll just see how this works. So yeah, and just for preference, my periods do last about 4 days, max 5 days. And what I enjoy about wearing period cups is that you don't have to constantly switch out your tampons, and I don't have a very heavy flow, and that's why I enjoy wearing period cups, just because the cups don't, you know, like they don't usually overflow, or when I'm done with work, that's when I usually switch them out, because I wake up at 6 and by the time I get home and work out and I'm done, it's already 6:30, so it's already that time for me to kind of switch them out. It's more convenient and it's kind of eco-friendly for me to wear period cups, just because I'm not using tampons and I'm not flushing it down the toilet, and we're saving the planet. We're not being wasteful. So that's why I like using period cups. Just a matter of kind of sticking your fingers in your body and getting to know your body and what kind of cups you like to use, and just being one with yourself. So that's the only thing. And waking up early enough to kind of stick it in there, wash your body, and then coming home after 12 hours and then making sure that you have enough time to take it out and sticking it back in there, and then only wearing it for 12 hours. So just being a very good timekeeper and remembering that it's in there. So yeah, that's for day 1. Okay, hi, good morning. It's currently 12 a.m. You guys, literally, I'm gonna be doing my eyebrows, but getting that freaking period cup off, like taking it out, was terrible. Literally the worst experiences of my freaking life. I was this close to crying. I was like, what the hell? And honestly, what the fuck? Everything is just so frustrating, because I literally woke up early today. Well, I woke up at 6:30 thinking that I was gonna have time to do it, and it takes me like no more than 10 minutes to kind of just do that stuff early in the morning when I did have to do that. So I thought I wasn't going to have a problem, but honestly it took me like a whole 30 minutes. A whole 30 minutes. By the time I got out of the bathroom, it was already 7. So when you grab the stem of the cup, like the bottom of it, and you pull it down, there's no way for you to break the seal. Like, that's the hardest part for me. So it's literally still being suctioned inside your freaking cooch. Like, there's no way for it to break it, for it to come down. That's my biggest issue. I was literally so frustrated in the bathroom. Like, how the freak am I going to get this out? I was literally even debating to like grab a tweezer to just like squeeze like the side of it, or like poke the side of it, but eventually that shit came out. So yeah. Okay, so it is the end of day 1 since it's been 24 hours since I wore the Diva Cup, and my struggle from this morning, literally I almost cried. But honestly, I have no leaks at all whatsoever, so that's a plus. Just struggling to pull it out is making me not want to take it out right now, but I'm like really debating to take it out because I have a call at 6. So I think I'll just take it out after my call, because my call should be done around 6:30. I'm really praying and hoping that I'm not going to struggle to take it out. But I'll let you guys know how it goes. Okay, so I just showered and I still hate it, but it was a little easier to take out. I thought it would grow on me, but it's still terrible. So I really, honestly, like when you break the seal, you think you would break it like this way because your vagina is like this way, but no, I literally break it this way, and that's the easiest way. And it's so gross because that's literally the period blood that you're squeezing. You're literally squeezing it. All the liquid has to go back into your freaking ookie. So that's just, it's just weird for me. So yeah. So honestly, this morning it didn't take me that long. I think it took me like 10 minutes to take out the cup, but there is a method to do it. Like, you have to lean forward, and I like to put one leg up And then while I'm doing that, trying to take out that freaking cup, pulling that little freaking stem out, I'm leaning forward, and then at a certain point I stand all the way up, and then that's when I can grab the base of the cup to unseal the cup, and then it will come out, because if not it will go all the way back in. So I discovered a method of taking it out because my frustration was it was not unsealing. So yeah. Okay, so I'm finally re-sterilizing it. I finished my period a couple of days ago. I actually had a shorter period this time. Mine's lasted like about 3 days this time, so yeah. Okay, so the pros of that Diva Cup period cup is that it did catch all of my periods. Like when I wore the panty liner, none of it got through, which is an A+. It's easy to insert once you get used to it. So I know I did have like a struggle in the beginning of like inserting it, but after that it was so easy to insert. Just get used to it, like inserting it, and then you have to just like turn it at 360 so it's properly sealed. That's what the pamphlet said. And it's easy to see and clean when you take it out just because it's clear, and it's easy to turn once it's inside you, and the fact that it's reusable. There's a lot of cons that I don't like about it. First of all, I hate it. Just the design of it is terrible. It's very hard to pull out. The first review that I did, I think it was the Lena cup, that string, that end string was a lot easier for me to tug at just because of how long it was, but just because this Diva cup has a shorter end string, it was really hard to come out. So that makes it not the easiest cup to work with. And it's a wider mouth, so the suction is a lot strong too, and you have to get used to it. So of course not every cup is the same, and you kind of have to adjust to the cup. So give yourself time to, like, if you know it's the 12-hour wear time and you have to take it out, yeah, especially when you have to take it out and you know you have to be somewhere, give yourself like an extra 30 minutes or like an extra hour just so you can remove it and make sure you put it inside. Because the only way that I like to remove it is if I'm gonna shower, or at least I'm like in the shower, so I can just wash it off. And say it does happen to me again where all the blood comes out, then at least I know I have water there to just rinse off. And that's not my favorite cup. I prefer the pull one that's kind of like a tampon. That first day was the longest day for me to take it out. It took me 30 minutes to take it out, and that was terrible. I hate that. I hate that so much. And that's pretty much like my thoughts about it. I still would like to buy the one that I was using previously that I didn't record my experience with. So when I do get my hands on that again, I will do a review for you guys and tell you guys my thoughts about that one, just because it is a lot easier to work with. But because I already experienced a Diva Cup, and you know, my body has kind of, or I have kind of gotten used to it, I don't think it's bad. Overall, I would give it a grade like a D, like a 60%. Honestly though, if I started with that cup compared to the Lena cup, I would be so sad. Like if I had the Diva cup, I would cry, honestly. Like my experience with menstrual cups would be terrible. I think that is not the beginner type of cup. You kind of have to know what you're doing so you don't freak out. In the end, like, you still have to remember that you have to breathe and to not freak out, you know, whenever you're using new cups. But especially with cups like that where there really isn't any guidance to like help you, and you have to stick your fingers all up in your vagina, it's really hard to kind of not panic. So that being said, I would not recommend that for people who don't know what they're doing with menstrual cups. I would start off with something very easy. Maybe the Lena cup is pretty easy. I think for my first time that was an easier cup to work with. But yeah, I mean, to each their own, you know, every vagina is different, everyone learns differently and can process information differently. So I would say just experience with it all, and don't forget to change out your cups. Okay, that's a big lesson that I learned, is to change out your damn cup. Okay, I hope you guys like this video. I will be doing more hopefully in the future for these types of cups, like reviews, especially for menstrual cups, because I love like women's health, especially with periods, because I hate tampons and I don't like using pads. So if I absolutely have to use a tampon, I will. But if I can avoid it, then of course I will too. Pretty much it for this video. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.